to our next game. If we can have Al up into the scene, we are going to do a game where Al will be creating a 30-second dramatic monologue. Can I get a theme for Al's monologue, please? So something dramatic that a speech may be about. In a
concept of death.
The concept of death. Yeah, we're going for it. Right.
Dark. I like it.
So, Maestro in the tech box, if you please. Can we get 30 seconds on the clock? And here you go.
Sometimes I sit alone in my drawing room and I think to myself, what's the point? And then I think a bit more and I continue to think, what's the point? Because at the end of it, I mean, there's only one place we're all going, really, isn't there? The old death caravan. Yes, the death caravan. My mother told me about it when I was a young boy. She said, if you're driving down the motorway, you have to...
And that is time! Sam, you are going to be in there. Sam is now going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Anne's original performance as precisely as he can. Okay? 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Sometimes I think to myself, what's the point? Then I think a little more, and I think, what's the point? Because after all, in the end, we're all going to one place, aren't we? The death caravan! Yes, the death caravan. I remember my mother said to me once, when you're driving down the motorway and you don't know where you're going, soon there is only one thing left to do, crash your death caravan. That caravan...
And that is done! Well done! So, Jen, you will now have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Sam's recreation of Al's original performance. For clarity, you're not recreating Al, you're just recreating the performance as given by Sam. And if we can get 30 seconds here, you go.
When I was sitting in my drawing room, I thought to myself, what's the point? Then I thought again, and I thought, what's the point? What's the point? Then I thought about what my mother told me, and she said, when you're going down the motorway, there's a death caravan. When you can't see anything else ahead of you, you just go to the death caravan. And you die, horribly. But it's death, and that's
time! So, now in this game of Verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take things full circle. Al, if you can come back. He thought he was done. So Al, you're now going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jen's recreation, Sam's recreation of your original performance. You're not recreating yourself or Sam, you're just recreating Jen. 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Sometimes when I'm alone, I think to myself, what's the point? Then I think to myself again, what's the point? And then I remember what my old mother used to say. She used to say, as you're driving down the motorway, you're gonna crash into a death caravan. Because everyone crashes into a death caravan sooner or later, and I said, Mum, I'm 10 years old. This is very, very depressing. And what is a death caravan? And she said, I don't know, it's something your father used to say.
And that is done! Audience, who do you think did the best recreation of what come before? Now remember, Al's original monologue is not up for scrutiny here, it's all about the best recreation. So, make some noise if you felt it was Sam. Boo! Wow! Make some noise if you thought it was Jen. Make some noise if you thought it was Al.